Hey guys, welcome to another week's episode of Skyrim Mod Sundays. I'm WoozyPictures, and without further ado, let's begin. This very first mod is a retexture made by Glorious to simply create a more sinister looking version of the all-out Daedric armor. Since the vanilla game did not look humanely made, this retexture adds a slight human smithing touch, completed with metal shines from the high-grade ebony and a very high contrast to differ from the vanilla game, giving a slight demonic touch. Personally, I always found Daedric armor to be the best looking and certainly the best protective armor, as it offers a very distinctive design, and with the retexture will allow users to use the armor even more, giving the unique feeling of when wearing it. Looking at the graphical designs, it's safe to say that Glorious has not only spent painstaking hours hand-drawing their designs, but the overall aura given from the retexture of the armor is substantially greater than the vanilla game's reddish glow. This emphasizes the very demonic background of the armor, and used with other mods such as immersive NPCs, fear would be one of the main attributes. Mod offers two sets of gloves, studded and regular, and as you see here, I purposely left the Soul Collector mask on because I thought it looked more stunning on with it. The mod requires the standard Skyrim.esm, and the armor can be created under the ebony section in the smithing guide. Having come from another lore, we can see that this armor is somewhat lore-friendly, but does have that slight Lord of the Rings touch to it, and if you're like me, these sort of mods make Skyrim 10 times better. Having said that, the mod was quite different in the sense that yes, this is from Lord of the Rings, but had I not said that, this armor would resemble maybe a quest item or NPC armor, making this mod blend in very well with the actual vanilla game. Coming in at mod number 3 is a nicely added shop that we'll find in Solitude near the entrance. In a little nook between the Winking Skeever and Angelina's Aromatics, we will find a shop called the Honey Spirit. The merchant here works all day selling the alcohol drinks in Skyrim, including the ones added from Dragonborn and Hearthfire. A very small yet tightly packed room, this mod invests a cozy and warm room where players are able to purchase alcohol to return home and enjoy the night from killing dragons all day. One huge bug in this mod, however, is that by stealing one item, the rest of the items will begin to disappear, and will start to hugely impact frame rate when entering, so there's that to look out for. Generally speaking, this mod is probably the most coziest one of all so far, implementing very detailed wall mounts, creating this vibe of the building being lived in and worn. Unlike the vanilla game, any mod that does this certainly makes the gameplay a lot better. And even looking from here, you can see that this building is situated quite nicely and almost is a sort of a hidden gem. This next mod takes us back to the forge, where under the Daedric section we see a newly added blade titled Xiphos, and here's the blade now in action. Now apart from the size of the blade, pay close attention to the inscribed detail within the blade itself, and even the hilt of the sword. Its owner, Nemoned, gives very little description of the blade, but having used it in Skyrim, most feared enemies such as the mud crab, it's very safe to say that this blade is very powerful if enchanted. The standard blade itself is quite similar to a dwarven sword, or even elven for the matter, but from a mod's point of view, it surely does the action. Situated as a one-handed sword, Xiphos almost mimics the size and shape of the Red Guard scimitar, but it is more powerful and can be kept for longer. Now I left this mod for last, because even though there's no detail from the author of Sagittarius 22 on reasons to why he'd want such a mod, it's quite useful. Take our friend Faendal here for example. By using the novice spell Paralysed, I can now lose him for anything and get no bounty for it. This is a great mod for beginner players, however there is one huge bug with the mod. Everyone is paralysed. Looking at the scenes here, once casted, the person you desire to loot, this mod has a very big bug where everyone is paralysed. Now some of you may think I'm using the test version of Paralysed, where this bug occurs, but I can assure you that this is the novice version of the spell, therefore the mod, which even states this bug, causes this quite funny but irritable bug. Now let's go to Whiterun and test this mod out. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, like, and peace.